Yo, 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 Big Kish back up in here, man. The devil is busy. Do not let the devil bring you down. There is a brighter day. Y'all wouldn't believe what just happened. My internet was working slow. The devil just tried to stop me from giving y'all videos. I rebuke you in the name of God. Devil, get away from me. You can't stop me. You can never stop me, devil, because I got the spirit of the Most High. Y'all ready to get to these videos? Y'all ready to do what we've been doing? Y'all ready to get to this video? Shout out to Fantastic Hip Hop, man, for bringing us this video. How Kendrick Lamar just confirmed a collab with Pusha T is coming. I hear people talking. I'm hearing talks about this Pusha T and Malice. No Malice. I mean, he changed his name to No Malice. Oh, man. Yeah. I hope it's one of them ones. I hope it's one of them ones like this nostalgia joint. I hope. We're about to get into the video, y'all. Y'all know I'm going to leave a link in the description. Y'all please go subscribe to the new channel. The link is in the description also. Y'all know I like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Right now, we are on the verge of hearing one of the most anticipated collaborations in all of hip-hop at the moment. And if you're Drake, just from the very thought of these rappers coming together for a song, it's really about to solidify his downfall and make all of the L's he has been taking just feel worse than ever, because with the rumblings going on within the industry, it is all but confirmed that we are about to get a brand new collaboration between none other than Kendrick Lamar and Pusha T. And now before we go into how at this point...
And Pusha T looking evil on him. Not real evil, but, you know, like, yeah. Look at him. Ah! We want to hear that stuff.
T. And now before we go into how at this point, this collaboration is not just as confirmed as it can be, but that it is going to shake
the fake evil, y'all, not the real demonic evil, the fake one.
Up the rap world like few other collabs ever can. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And so now with Kendrick Lamar and Pusha T, 2025 really just became a more exciting year for rap music, because we are not just about to hear two of the most skilled rappers out today trade verses for the first time since the Ye produced Nostalgia from 2013, which in of itself is really one of the best hip hop songs from the entire 2010s. But of course, with the context of everything that has happened in hip-hop since then and what happened recently especially, we are now of course going to be witnessing two rappers who are in a league of their own just take a victory lap like nobody else even has the ability to, because of course with both Kendrick and Push, they are the only two rappers in the world who can proudly say that they have defeated Drake in a rap beef, and between the work that both of them did and especially Kendrick with the sheer impact his tracks had, he of course ended this reign and era in hip-hop where just too many people were celebrating mediocrity. And so now how we exactly found out that Kendrick and Push are coming very soon in this moment seemingly all started with some cryptic posts from big rap outlets that had images of a dot and clips, which of course is alluding to Kendrick and the rap duo Push has...
I did not see that. Y'all know I be in that truck all day, man. I don't be seeing this new stuff that be coming out. And I ain't got Twitter. Ooh! No, it don't. No, they don't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They put a dot with the clip. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. It's coming. Pause. It's about to be presented. It's about to be presented. Clips and dot. You put two and two together. We got a song. I can't wait. Let's get it.
Alluding to Kendrick and the rap duo Push has reunited recently. And after these posts from big media outlets which showed that something may be going on behind the scenes, a new song has apparently been uploaded and synced into music databases by Clips, which is called Whips and Chains featuring Kendrick Lamar. And now if this is the title of the song, as we have already heard part of this song be previewed in the past, beyond the all-time performances Kendrick and Push are about to deliver over one of the best sounding beats that hip-hop has seen in quite some time, it's clear that they're going to be spinning things on Drake one more time, and they are really going to make him look worse than ever, especially for some of the most out-of-touch lines he said on a track like Family Matters. And now, while all of these hints about this record are still relatively vague, it's important to know that all of this noise about this collab in the industry is coming after a series of moments where Pusha T has already been secretly hinting at the fact that him and Kendrick have locked in and that whatever they are holding is already done. And now, while we don't know when this new album from Pusha T and Clips is coming in terms of it having a whole release date yet, we do know for sure that it's being set up to be the big—
Hey, Smack, set it up, man. We need a 2-on-2 battle. K-Dot and Pusha T versus Drake and Lil Wayne. What's up? Set it up. Set it up.
Biggest moment on one of the most anticipated rap albums out right now, because of course this is the first time we are hearing Clips and Pharrell all together since 2009, and beyond this reunion, Kendrick Lamar of all MCs joining such an important group of hip-hop artists is only making the lights even brighter. And now after this record was already pushed back from dropping in 2024, seemingly because the release of Kendrick Lamar's GNX made the entire industry move all of their plans out of the way towards the end of the year, Push has now said that this record is going to be releasing in 2025, and before this, Push has left a lot more hints about the fact that him and Kendrick are locked in, and in an industry and rap—
Give a round of applause for the culture, man. Yo, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better, y'all. It's gonna get better. The devil can't hold you. You are important. You belong here. Yeah.
landscape currently, where Kendrick has talked about directly not having many friends and connections because he just does not respect what a lot of people are doing today. We have found out that Push is one of the real ones who he will stand by no matter what. And really, we know this more than ever because when it comes to Pusha T's secret rollout of this entire moment, when you look at the timeline of events, this collab has been underway in some shape or form ever since Kendrick won his beef with Drake, because from Pusha T praising Kendrick's strategy when he was in the most watched back and forth in a rap beef of all time, to Push really being the only other rapper aside from Nas to come out and congratulate Kendrick when he got the Super Bowl halftime show. Push has consistently stood up in an industry where more rappers are scared to voice their opinions about how they feel, and now from small moments like these to much bigger hints where Push has been cryptically alluding to the fact that when this new Clips album drops, it's going to have an impact on the industry like few other rap albums can even have today, because Push himself and Malice are not just top tier lyricists both in terms of the skill they bring to the page and the fear and intimidation they bring to their competition, but as Pharrell is producing this entire album, we already know Nas is another confirmed feature. This album is housing hip-hop excellence like few other bodies of work have even come close.
Pharrell doing the whole jib, bro. This go. Ooh, we got a nice 2025 coming, boy. Where these mine, boy? Our 2025 gonna look good. It's gonna look good. This 2025, this year, is going to look good.
Close to recently. And now what's most important when it comes to piecing together that Kendrick Lamar is really going to be on this album is that when Pusha T was talking about the record in August of 2024 and its status in that moment, he said about this album that him, No Malice, and Pharrell have been working on for quite some time. That the album was all but completed, and the only thing that was holding the record back from entering its final and fully completed state was that they were waiting on one more massive feature. And now with Push saying this and then keeping it a secret, just from that alone, it tells you the type of stakes this name being on the album is gonna have. And now as Pusha was saying this in an interview where he was sitting and in the background there was a Chanel stage that Kendrick Lamar and Dave Free designed, and again, when we discuss and it comes to this,
ain't nothing better than an album that's been worked on. Now we're gonna change that. Oh, we can make that better. And then when it's done, masterpiece, boy.
tier of rappers who seemingly do everything intentionally, all the way to how they roll out their albums and reveal hints, because even with Kendrick Lamar, for example, we saw him use interviews and moments where he was in public to tease what was coming next, as he left small clues to what was happening in the near future. Because if we remember the interview Kendrick Lamar did with SZA near the end of 2024, Kendrick Lamar was taking a ton of pictures with his GNX there, which clearly shows the type of planning and forward-thinkingness this top tier of rappers brings to things even when they are setting up and creating visuals for their interviews. And so now with Pusha T leaving all of the hints he possibly can to the fact that him and Kendrick Lamar have been in the studio and that Kendrick is the mystery feature who is going to be completing the Clips album, first off, as Pharrell is producing the entire album, he of course will be making the beat for...
When people in the studio with their shoes off, you know it's about to go down. You know it's about to go down. When they in the studio with their shoes off,
and that Kendrick is the mystery feature who is going to be completing the Clips.
Look at your man. Socks is out. Even when K-Dot was on the tour bus, your man had his slippers on, flip-flops. When they got their flip-flops on in the studio, it's about to go down. You brace yourself. You brace yourself.
This album, first off, as Pharrell is producing the entire album, he of course will be making the beat for this track that Kendrick and Push are gonna be trading verses on. And considering the Drake beef and how these three figures have been involved in the tension with him for so long, and when Kendrick and Drake were going back and forth in the summer of 2024, Pharrell specifically was such an important figure and person in all of this, as really between Kendrick and Drake, one was trying to protect and one was trying to diminish his entire legacy. When you add Pharrell to all of this and see what type of beat he is going to be making for these two, it's not just going to make the stakes higher for the moment, but with the energy Pharrell is going to bring, it is certainly bound to be one of the best instrumentals he has put out on a song in years. And really with all of this, the moment that this song is going to represent to the hip-hop world as a whole is just going to be so symbolic of the shift we are all witnessing, and will once and for all make the victories solidify that we have seen over the years that have helped rap reach a place where the culture is just in a better state as a whole than it has been in quite some time. And now based on the snippets we have already heard from what Clips and Pharrell have been working on, this album does have a pristine and grand sound that only the combination that Push and the most top tier of producers can replicate. And now with the record that we are going to be getting, I would expect that Push and Kendrick are going to be delivering some of their most triumphant and commanding verses we will hear in quite some time. As again, as we saw in Nostalgia, these two don't just bring the best out of each other, but now with all of the context and stakes of where their careers has taken them, they just have so much more energy to play off of. And now also something else interesting to note is that as Nas is featured on this album as well, and we also have seen a clear connection and parallel between Kendrick and Nas, as from Man in the Garden, which samples and interpolates Stillmatic's track One Mic, and of course, Kendrick acknowledging on GNX's intro track Whacked Out Murals that he won the Super Bowl and Nas was the only one who congratulated him. Nas is another one of the rappers who is strong enough to stand out and speak his mind in this era where more MCs are ducking any sort of accountability. And I mean, who knows? While there already is a song that Kendrick is supposed to be on, we don't know how true that is, and Kendrick, Pusha, and Nas could very well be on the same track. And if this was the case, this would really be a combination so legendary that I don't even think the rap world could handle it. And really for Kendrick Lamar at this point, as the only rappers who are not from his own label and coast that he is even somewhat associating with and is showing that they are like-minded on some level, are guys who really are from an entire different era. And from Nas to Push to even Pharrell on the producer side of things are all-time great legends that have stamped their place amongst the highest of hip-hop excellence. This seems to be another move he is making that is intentional on his end, is from working with an MC as skilled and feared by other rappers as Push, to even standing so close to Nas after a time where he is not on good terms with someone like J. Cole, who of course has said multiple times and has made entire songs about how Nas is his favorite MC. Overall, it really looks like Kendrick is showing us in real time how he is elevating past discussions with rappers who are from his era, and is really walking alongside legends. But now regardless of where this all goes from here, whether we see Kendrick and Nas cross over through Clips and Pharrell here, or we see him featured on Kendrick Lamar's next and more expansive album, because again, in this time where nothing being done for
Look, man, Kendrick ain't got time for nobody from his era. You new niggas, you just new niggas. Don't get involved. Go sit your ass down. You're not ready for this. This is not your normal sparring session. This is real. This is violence right here. Go sit down. Go sit down. Let's get it, y'all.
These top tier MCs is by accident. Nas is clearly tapped in on some level like few other MCs in the rap game are with Kendrick as a whole. Overall, what's clear is that we are about to get more peak music, and I think alongside everything else for Kendrick Lamar, we are about to see an all-time great feature run from him, because from this song with Push to probably being featured on Doechie's debut album to whatever else he may surprise us with, because we always know Kendrick is going to do what we are least expecting.
Man, I think Kendrick and No Malice gonna get together. They gonna open that Bible. They gonna open them scriptures, and they gonna, man, I'm telling you, they gonna give us something we ain't never had before. I guarantee you.
2025 is really starting to stack up for Kendrick Lamar as another year where we are going to witness the pinnacle of what being a rapper means. And if we're starting things off with a record between Pharrell, Kendrick, and Pusha T of all people, well then Kendrick really may just end up having a better year than he did last year. And so now with all of this said, let me know, what do you think about this Kendrick Lamar and Pusha T collab on the way, and what are your expectations, and when do you think it's going to be dropping? Now I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it.
Yeah, I did not see that message. I think I need to go ahead and get me a Twitter. Because with that clips and that dot right there, man, I did not see that. I was like, hold up. Where do everybody get this information that is going to be a clips with a Kendrick feature on it? Lo and behold, they done sent out, they got them a message out there. Wow, this is beautiful. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Are y'all as hyped as I am about this music? This 2025 music? We got some heavy hitting going on this summer, man. This summer is gonna be it. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.